Good morning. Welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Chrissy, and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 30th of April. Oh, we're nearly in May, guys. Welcome anybody new to my channel. Please consider subscribing. I've nearly hit 5,000 subs, guys. Thanks for all your support, comments. Hit those like buttons too, guys. It helps me a lot. After 8 years of being on YouTube, miracles do happen, guys. Although, what can I say, guys, to you guys in China? There are no words, are there? I am here with the doggos, if that helps cheer you up a little bit. Oh, there's Sophie. There's Sprocket. We had to shoot inside today. It's raining again here, just drizzly kind of rain here today. So you'll hear a bit of snoring. Apologies for the snoring vibrational frequency that is always in the background. So yes, we've got a little bit of admin to get through, guys. I know how disappointing you guys are in China. There's just no words, is there? How? I'm sorry, but I have a lot of questions around this. Like, what the F is probably the biggest question. This is so suspicious, guys. I don't care what anyone says. You know how many people voted that Pierre Poilievre in. Like, really? Sorry. Suddenly this globalist elite comes along out of thin air, virtually, takes over from Trudeau. Oh, and magically just wins the election. Sorry, guys. My question is it a little rigged? Perhaps it could be. It's either that or he put everyone into a goddamn mass psychosis because he turned it into the Trump is the enemy. And Trump was going to take over Canada. So pretty much all he talked about, I'm guessing, and I'm sure you probably saw that in Canada because that's all we got here, is carnage, saying we're not going to let him take over Canada. What the hell? How did it turn into the Trump show? I don't get it, guys. Is this some sort of mass psychosis where they just kept repeating it like the hypnosis and changed the voters' minds? It's either that, I'm guessing mass psychosis, or the voting was rigged. Just my opinion, guys. Remember, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. Take from them what you will. We know, oh, cheers, everyone. I have got my water. A few years ago, the Trump-Biden voting perhaps was a little bit dodgy and questionable. So I'm guessing that's what's happening in China. Look, I know how disappointed you guys must be. I've got tons of you that live in well, we're going to have to keep calling it China at the moment, guys. We were hoping we could return it to its original name of Canada. But unfortunately, when you've got a WEF Muppet running the show, guys, I don't even have any words for you. I just know, I can feel your disappointment. I know how hard this is because you think, what's going to happen next? And if anything, most of you guys over there, as we probably would in Oz, would prefer Trumpet to take over and run the country. God, he'd do a bloody better job, wouldn't he, than old Trudeau and Carnage. So, you know, I just don't get this, guys. Sorry, very questionable. The other thing, I got my video, last video, minimal ads on that. I've got limited ads. I get this little sign that says limited, because if it's not green, you get normal ads, and if it's yellow, you get very limited ads. Because I don't know why, guys. Was it because we talked about V. Dufresne and what might have happened to her connected with the E Island, etc., etc.? I can't say anything about it, guys, because YouTube censors everything. You know what I'm talking about. They don't like anything to do with topping yourself. Basically, I'll have to put it that way because you're not allowed to even mention those words. Any of my videos that are to do with anything like that, which is supposed to be all talked about now, and Are You Okay Day and all this stuff, no, can't have your ads on any of those. So that restricts the algorithm of that video too. So I don't know, guys. How's the censorship and the freedom of speech and all this crap, all the hate speech and everything, bills that are being passed? No doubt there'll be a few more bills passed in China soon. I'm so sorry, guys. I just don't even know what to say. I know you guys would be just probably thinking the same things that I am. Rigged or brainwashing techniques used, like the mass psychosis again with Trump's not going to take over our country. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, but it's bloody disappointing. And it makes us nervous here in Oz for what's going to happen with Elbow. Oh, apparently he's leading in the polls. Of course he is. Just go figure, guys. And apparently Penny Wong, who works for Elbow, she was talking about that if Elbow gets in, they may be still bringing in the yes vote. Remember we did the yes-no vote for Indigenous into Parliament, having a voice in Parliament. Indigenous actually already do have a voice in Parliament, but this will take it to like a whole other level where they're making loads of decisions. So more division probably coming for Australia if Elbow gets in. He's going to bring in apparently the yes vote without... And remember that Australians unanimously voted no because we're so multicultural here. We've got everyone, Indians, Asians, Chinese, Muslims, we've got the whole lot, like as you guys do too. But no, the Labor government still wants to cause division, apparently. The other thing we've got to talk about, guys, is the Spain, Portugal, France blackout and outages. What the hell, guys? I'm not quite sure how long everything went out for, but they showed it on the news last night. Oh, it's mad. Everyone it was in chaos. They showed the traffic, the shops shut, coffee shops were closed down. It was all very over the top, ridiculous, because we know the chaos that would cause. Can't use your Wi-Fi, can't charge your electric car, can't tap and go, all this stuff that the BS detectors have been saying on here for how many umpteen million years, guys. The chaos. But what was the cause of the outage? Nobody really knows. This is in Spain, Portugal and France. But nobody really knows, guys. It's a great mystery. I wonder if it was a cyber attack. This is the stuff they're throwing around. But of course, what did they plant the seed of? Oh, climate imbalance. They're really thinking that climate imbalance, this is on the Australian News Channel, guys, climate imbalance may have caused this. Now, can someone explain to me why? Is it because all the... everything was overloaded over there because you guys are coming into summer now. Your spring's probably finishing. Was it the overload of the air conditioners being on and everybody just using too much power? What was it? A climate imbalance. This is the new it word, climate imbalance. Causes a massive outage. How come everything goes back to climate change? Everything goes back there. All roads lead to climate change, which most of us BS detectors on this channel don't even believe, pretty much, do we? And the other thing here, of course, they were talking about the boosters. Yes, the old immortal CV virus that continues to go around. We're always hearing of new variants and blah, 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 but goes on and on and on. Well, a lot of people apparently are still getting the booster jabs. Probably not many of you here, I'm guessing, but there are people out there getting it. So they're recommending you still keep getting your booster jabs because apparently it really helps your immune system. Not that you need vitamin D or the sun or anything in the UK for helping your immune system or anything like that. No, of course not. But they're saying that the reason that your immune system sort of plays such a big part in this is because it depends on which arm you get it jabbed in. Yeah. No joke, guys. Which arm? I mean, we knew Clown Show 3.0 on steroids was going to be crazy this year, but now this is the latest that it depends which arm you get it in. So if you got it in your left arm, for example, they're saying get it in your left arm again. Try and remember whenever it was 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever you had your picky. Try to remember because then it builds up more immunity. How? How, guys, does this work? Please explain. So apparently it all depends as to your resistance to this terrible virus. It depends which arm you're getting them in. So they recommend you keep getting it in the same arm, which to me personally would make zero difference. But I'm not a doctor. What would I know? I'm just a BS detector who calls out the bullshit like the rest of us here on this channel. So go figure, guys. More entertainment, never boring. They could tell people anything pretty much as they are. So sad days in China. Look, it's not over yet, guys. Please stay hopeful over there. I know it's really hard, and I know if we got elbow in, I'd probably be collapsed on the floor crying my eyes out. So I am understanding your plight over there. But look at the following that Pierre's getting though. Look how people are awakening, guys. We know it. Whether it was rigged or not, we just don't know. But it is a little suspicious personally. But did they use the Trump thing as their mass psychosis? Don't know. All right, how about we get straight into the readings, guys, and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting Australia, and we're forming this minority government. There's going to be this other government below the major government. We know there is because more people are awakening in Australia. They're picking the independents. I told you there's lots of other independents, One Nation, Trumpeter Patriots, Senator Rennick. There's all these other ones that people are going to start going for now because people are waking up. Believe it or not, in Australia, you would never know it by no one protesting pretty much at all. Except the one guy with the caravan outside Elbow's rental property that I told you about the other day, protesting about housing, obviously cost of housing. So I am getting that. We're going to form a good, strong mini government, despite whoever gets in, whether it's Elbow or Peter Dutton, we're going to have this good, strong government. And that's what I said to you guys in China too. You're going to have these awakened parties or these freedom fighting parties. Maybe that's pretty strong. Let's look into that too, because they still have votes and seats of power. Remember, if they're in Parliament, they still have a say when bills get passed, etc. All right. So that's Australia, which is good. At least if either way that it goes, we're going to have some people in our Parliament as well that are going to fight for the little people's freedoms. All right. Oh, I'm just getting doctors. Oh, they give me that Thompson Twins song, Doctor, Doctor. Doctor, Doctor. I love the Thompson Twins. Remember them? But I'm getting the doctors are turning up their prices. I feel like after the selection that doctors' prices are going to go through the roof. If you think of, I know, Jen, you've been dealing with vets lately. Vets, dentists, all the above. Even the private therapies like OTs, physiotherapy, etc., because we've got NDIS system here in Australia and they can charge whatever they want, some crazy amount like $2.50 an hour or some ludicrous amount. So I feel like even though we know doctors get like, what, $80 every 10 minutes or something crazy, this is globally, I feel like doctors are going to start putting their prices up. There's going to be a big, and what's going to happen, of course, is the doctors' prices will go up and the amount you get back is not going to be very much. It's going to get less. Like once upon a time, say you'd spend 150 at the doctor's, you'd get 80 of that back. Whereas now it's going to be like you spend 150, and you might get 30 or 40 back or 20 back. Like everything's outweighing itself, isn't it? The cost of living is going to affect all areas, but I'm getting doctors' prices and fees are going to start going up after definitely in Australia after the election, but this would be global as well. It's just showing me people really tired. This is global vision that I'm getting. People just dragging their feet. I'm just getting people dragging their feet. And it's showing me like people when they were leaving Gaza, like, and then they were coming back. And then it's showing me just globally though, this feeling of just homelessness with the mattresses on the cars and just carrying everything along, all their bags and all their possessions and their pillows and just all this kind of stuff. I'm just getting, this is global now. People are at breaking point. That's what it's virtually showing me, where, well, most people can't afford to buy a home anyway. So the homelessness, well, literally the homelessness is growing. But it's like people moving in with other people, people trying to make ends meet. People are sacrificing things in order to survive. I'm just getting this really big draggle vision of people just walking along. And it's not just the people from Gaza. That's just an example of the vision. It's just people in general. They're just tired. It's sort of showing me their shoes are worn out, like the soles of their shoes. What's that song by the soles of their shoes? Dum dum. There's a song about the soles of your shoes with I don't want to die redemption. Oh, I can't think who sings it now. But they're just showing me the worn out soles of the shoes. Call me out, call me out. Is that the song? Call me out. I know who sings it. I just can't think of his name. I'm just getting that people, they're feeling like, well, it feels like people literally can't even afford a new pair of shoes. People have, the standard in living, we know particularly for middle income, has dropped dramatically. So people are putting things off, wearing things longer, whereas you'd go out and buy a new pair of jeans or shoes or a bag or whatever. People aren't doing that now. They're waiting till there's holes in their jeans or holes in their shoes. Everyone's feeling bedraggled, basically. This is globally, too. This is globally. And it's that feeling of being destitute is what I'm getting. People are starting to feel very destitute. A lot of people. And you think about it as middle-class people, like that's hard enough because you're on usually a okay income. But when wages and things don't go up, imagine how the little people who are on low socioeconomic, well, I know government does look after them a lot, but they're really feeling the pinch now too because they don't have that extra money to survive. Like they're living daily from day to day, most people now. That's probably what I'm getting. People are just barely scraping through, paying their bills, feeding their kids, doing without things. This is global. It's a huge issue now. All right. Oh, that's that song. I could be your bodyguard. Call me out. Call me out. Oh, sorry. I know who sings it too. I just can't place his name. All right. I'm just getting us BS detectors. There's like this really big yearning in us to take off again. We've got this big yearning like the Top Gun Maverick Rebel freedom fighting brave hearts that we are. We're ready to like lift off our jets again and just fly away from all this crap. Everyone's just had enough again. And I know in China, this would be you guys. We're just ready to... it's sort of saying disappear onto the horizon, fly off the radar again, so we can't be found by government. We're just so, I guess you could say, pissed off. And it's not even that we're wanting to fight back. That's not what I'm getting. We just want to take off and not be found by government. That's what I'm getting. Like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. We get it all the time. The Braveheart Mavericks take off. But when we're needed, we'll come and support, for example, like in the movie, we'll come in and support, but then we'll fly off the radar again. Like we're there when we're needed, but we also are very aware of protecting ourselves and staying off that radar out of the narrative is probably what I'm getting there. So it's showing us on the tarmac in our Top Gun jet planes, pretty much ready to take off again. And I'm getting that song Danger Zone again. We've had it years ago here. I led to the danger zone. We're not afraid of the danger zone is what I'm getting though. It's showing me where, Tom Cruise flies through the cliffs. I think they even do that in the second movie, don't they? They fly through the cliff sort of in that tunnel and then he takes off again when he has to. So we're not afraid of the danger zone. Like, I'm just getting that song, Danger Zone. I love that song. It's like we're getting rebooted, guys. As awake folk, BS detectors, we're being rebooted to not get involved in this nonsense again. because we know there's going to be a lot coming, and we know carnage in Canada, there's going to be a lot coming, guys. So we're ready to kind of take off again. We're getting buckled up. We've got our helmets on. It's showing that the capsule thing coming down over the jet, and we're ready to take off again. We're not just going to stay stagnant and stay put and do as we're told by government. We're just not going to do it. We're going to just fly off the radar again. That's what we do, guys. As awakened folk, sensitives, intuitives, psychics, we see stuff coming, so we just remove ourselves away from it and we don't get involved in it. We're not compliers, is the word I'm looking for, who just go along with the narrative and the agenda. We see beyond what's actually coming towards us. That's why we can take off. All right. It's almost like they're showing me like a Japanese fighter plane or something, or maybe a Chinese, or even Russian now, with all the threats coming towards us with its like missile red light focused on us. But we're so quick as awakened folk, we can just zot out of the line of the missile. It can't lock onto us. That's the government. They can't lock onto us. We're too elusive is what I'm getting. Like the elusive butterfly that's emerged from the cocoon. We just take off, and we're very hard to catch. Getting Europe's holding the line hand in hand. I'm seeing people in Europe just fighting back now, standing strong. They see things happening around the globe. They're not stupid. They know what's going on. People are waking up en masse in Europe. I keep getting it. So I'm seeing that. Them really bonding, coming together, and standing their ground in Europe against government. People in Europe, I'm getting, are very repulsed by their government. There must be a lot of things. Maybe there's corruption coming out. Could be things like that. And it's quite repulsive. It's just a word I'm getting for explaining that the government and the things they're doing to people. It's a strong word, isn't it? A strong and harsh word. Could be around some of the corruption and things that have gone on in a lot of these people's pasts, these global puppets and muppets. We know what it's like. They've all got a history, haven't they, usually? All right. I am getting Thailand and areas rebuilding after these earthquakes. There's a lot of political motivation in Thailand. I feel like some things are quite questionable, aren't they? We do know there's a lot of climate manipulation. We've talked for the last couple of years about the number of earthquakes, flooding, all these kind of things that sort of normally may not be normal to that area. Example, here, Queensland, Brisbane, the flooding, etc. All the rain you've been having, very unusual in these parts. So I'm getting more earthquakes, more tremors. And this is globally too. I think Thailand will still get some more. They're not quite focused on the rebuild yet. They're still cleaning up. But there's a lot of caution around these areas that where buildings collapsed and things like that. A lot of question marks around these kind of things is what I'm getting. Hey, have you guys heard anything about this California fires thing? What, they just got their lives destroyed and they're just never to be seen again on the news? Like, what in the hell? Just like Maui, isn't it? Oh, God. It's so frustrating when this crap goes on. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So I am seeing that for Thailand. They're hesitant to rebuild, which is kind of asking a lot of questions in these areas. So maybe that Thailand stuff's a little bit questionable, guys. I'm not quite sure, but we'll watch this space, guys. We'll come back to it. But we did predict lots of earthquakes this year. Lots of global shifting. And like we talk about here, if you're going to play around with Mother Nature, things are going to start changing when you're cloud seeding, lots of chemtrails. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. just getting the Bahamas. The Bahamas. Another very inviting area, no doubt, by the sounds of it. It sounds very tropical and nice. Could be something questionable going on in the Bahamas. We know the global elites want to take all the beautiful areas over and make it their own. So I am getting the Bahamas might be an area that they have their eye on. I'm just getting that, Bahamas. It might be another area that's on the map for their takeovers, the Bahamas. All I can say, guys, on my videos is all I can tell you is what comes through. That's all the guides tell me, and they don't let me say something else till I actually share it with you. So I have to just say what comes through in order to get to the next bit of information. That's how my guides work. I'm getting Switzerland's hiding a big secret. Switzerland, they're showing me runways, like plane runways, like military runways, new runways being built. I'm getting this fly in, fly out, like a real transitional space. I'm getting Switzerland, new runways, but military runways, not just like an airline runway. I'm getting military precision runways where it's fast. Jets fly in, jets fly out, jets fly in, jets fly out. That's what they're showing me in Switzerland. See, everyone's having to up the military, aren't they? This is the big thing. A lot of money is being spent on military globally because of all the threats. We've got the China threats, Korean threats, Putin threats. Everyone's being threatened, so everyone's upping the military. But I am getting Switzerland, this real flying jets in, flying jets out. Lots of runways being built. It could even be around the position that you guys are in, where you're located at. It could be just your location. Like, it almost showing me like a refueling stop, like a refueling. That's what I'm getting for Switzerland. I'm getting Tasmania again, which is the little triangle down the bottom of Australia. It's like disconnected from the mainland, but it's like an island almost. I'm getting that Xi holding meetings still down there. There's a lot going on down there with Panda. That's a code word for China, if you knew. There's meetings with Panda about resources, buying things up. We know, and if Elbow gets in, we're totally screwed even more because he's been selling us off to China for so long. But I am getting Tasmania. Panda's very interested in what Tasmania has in regards to resources. There's a lot going on down there. There's going to be a lot of meetings. We might not hear about it all. We might hear about the visit to Australia, but a lot of it is centered around, well, it's saying like gold digging, meaning getting more wealth in their pockets. This is Panda trying to buy up parts of Tasmania for, I'm guessing, mining. I don't know what's down there, but we've had Tasmania before here. And there's a lot of money involved, apparently. So we might have a visit from the Chinese officials. The VIP important people might make another trip down under, because no doubt there's other things they're wanting to get their little mitts on as well here in Australia. It's just a nightmare, isn't it, guys? We were talking about the Port of Darwin, how Panda has the lease on that here in Oz. So God knows what else. I think there's a mine in Western Australia too, isn't there? There's a lot going on. So it's just endless. So I'm getting Tasmania now. God, we'll be owned by Panda. We'll just be a state of China, won't we soon? Australia will just be, we might as well have Xi Jinping as our president. That'd be as our prime minister. That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? I can't even imagine. I'd have to come up with a new name for Australia, guys. Oh, Oh my God, Chinstralis or something like that. And we're not far off you guys in China. We're the same, going down the same bloody road and agenda. Oh, how about we pull some cards, guys? Let's pull some cards. Let's pull a Doreen Virtue. I'm going to get a massage in a minute, guys, which will be very nice because my neck is very sore. Do you guys get sore? I know some of you do. I know Sue, you and I are always yapping about that. Some of our aches and pains. It's a bugger getting older. Retreat. Well, that's us. The danger zone. Retreat. Getting out of the way of government. Protecting ourselves. Flying off the radar. All those words come to mind with retreat. We're very good at retreating. We just stay out of everything that pretty much the government is pushing upon us. Let's do a daily healing. Tired spot. Acquire gratitude for life itself. And there's the card. Roses. I think personally we do that on a daily basis. We're very grateful for the things in our lives, and probably our health is one of them. I know for me, my health, getting my health back after my hip abscess is like massive. Just to be able to go down the street, hang with my dogs, walk Sophie, these kind of things. You guys are the same. We have gratitude for where we live. I know, Chris, you do wonderful videos. Go check them out, guys. He's on my channel. He's been with me for years. He's got some great videos of walking in the woods, being out in nature. We have gratitude for simple things, don't we, guys? But that's what the awakening does to you. You learn to just enjoy everything around you and be grateful for it. Let's do a be here now, guys. I haven't done this for a while. What have we got? Oh, revelation. Oh, look, it's like the fog lifting. We're starting to get fogs here, guys. Revelation. A secret, subtle world exists to enchant, inspire, and enliven us with its poetry. A magical world in which we cannot and are not meant to know everything, in which imagination is very precious and essential, and in which material and dream worlds intertwine. Not all things give themselves away easily. Certain people, concepts, plans, and dreams can be quite elusive. There's that word again. Even enigmatic. They can show themselves surreptitiously. Oh, that's a big word. Sorry, guys. I'm not a grammarian. If at all. They can require particular gentleness and respect, quietude, and a careful approach. They can require less presumption and more time and space to be seen. Eluding precious definition or description, even understanding such subtle things, invite us to be with them humbly and openly. In time, wonderful mysteries may reveal themselves to us, just as mist will rise over a landscape and reveal what lies beneath, quietly and at its own pace, not at any request of whim of our own. Many aspects of modern life are quite unsubtle, overt and brash. We can be impatient, demanding, and very literal, forgetting grace and the charms of mystery. Sit gently and with subtler things, and let their withholding and mystery delight you, their dance of revelation enchant. And that's the awakening. That's what happens. You see the world through a very different lens. Everything looks different, doesn't it? The whole world changes. You see the world with such clarity and detail. That's what happens when you go through your process of awakening. It's a spiritual journey, but it's like you keep spiritually evolving. Everything just looks more beautiful and brighter and fresher and more interesting. I would say more interesting is probably the word I'm looking for there. All right, let's see if there's anything to finish off with today, guys. I'm getting that song by The Doors, Riders on the Storm. That's us, isn't it? Riders on the storm, do. Until this house we're born and lepers on the wall. Riders on the storm. That's a great song. I love the Doors. I'm getting that song. And I'm getting that song by the Doors as well. What's the song? Break on through to the other side. When the day turns into night, night becomes a day. Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. And these are all messages for us, guys. Break on through to the other side. Because I know in China, it's got to be feeling that way at the moment. Like, how do you break through to the other side? But you've got to keep going, guys. Got to keep going. We're all behind you over there in China. God, you'll probably all be behind us soon in Oz. I don't even know what's going to happen. Hang on a minute. Oh, and of course, I'm getting that song by the Doors, Light My Fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, set the night on fire. Is that what it's called, Light My Fire? That's a great song. I love the musical bit in the middle of that. It's so awesome. So I'm going to do the Doors today. Bit of Doors music, which is all messages for us, guys. Let's go listen to some of the words. I know that it can be untrue. I know that I can be a lie if I was to say to you, come on, baby, light my fire. Keep your fire lit, guys. Keep the warmth inside. Keep that glow of awakening going. Don't get deflated over there in China. I know it's very easy to, but, you know, it gives us plenty to talk about anyway. Never boring, is it, guys? So, apologies for the snoring today. You know, Sprocket has to have a little snore. And there's Sophie. She's going to say goodbye, Sophie, with your tail. Say goodbye to everybody. Sprocky going to say goodbye? You're too sleepy. No, he's too unconscious. It's not going to happen today, guys. Just snoring. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. I'm off to get my massage, and I will come on and talk to you in a couple of days. Stay strong in China. You guys, you'll survive this. Look, you've survived the last, 6 years is it now? I think we're getting to the 6-year mark. You can do anything. Just get in your fighter jet plane in the danger zone and take off again, guys. Nothing we can't handle on this channel. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Don't forget like buttons, comment, and please consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to get over that 5,000 sub mark. Bye.